Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jay and I'm back with another video. Y'all, I'm back with another video. And apparently, this beef between Claressa and Laila has been going on for a little minute. We're gonna jump into this interview and see why Claressa says the beef between them. We're gonna jump into this interview and see, and Claressa gonna tell us why the beef between her and Laila Ali, how it all started. Okay, let's jump into it.
Truly, you've turned my worst into the best part of me.
All right, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. This is about a 12-minute video, so we're just gonna jump right into it and see what she got going on, what she got to say.
Wanted to ask you, and this one hurt me, man. What happened with you and Laila? I knew y'all had history, but I had forgot all the history y'all had. But when I started doing the research again, I was like, dang, that thing run deep.
Yeah.
In terms of like just all the stuff that was said. But you said at one point in time, you had Laila's number in your phone as Big Sis Laila.
Yep.
How did we go from that to here?
I can say, from what I know, I won a world championship at 168, super middleweight.
Okay.
She was champ there. And then people start making comparisons. And when I feel like they start making comparisons, that's when like the texts and the good luck stuff from Laila stopped.
Really?
I know a mutual friend was at one of her fight parties that she threw for when I was fighting, because we was cool like that. She threw a fight party. She had a fight party at her house for me. And once I won the fight at super middleweight, I think in the interview they asked me, Claressa, so what does it say? I'm like, this proves that I'm the best woman fighter in the world, And I think that may have rubbed her the wrong way. And I think from what I heard, people that was at her party was like, oh, Laila, she'll give you a run for your money. And I feel like she felt some type of way about that. And also too, with me just with my confidence, I don't feel like Laila Ali is a terrible fighter or not. She's a good fighter. She did a lot for women's boxing. But I think with her being Muhammad Ali's daughter, everybody has always just bowed down to her. And
So, in a competitive sport like boxing, right? If you haven't fought everybody there is to fight, and you just deem yourself the greatest fighter in that category in the world, right? That will rub other people the wrong way too, right? Especially if they thinking they the greatest fighter in this category in the world as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you never fought the #1 fighter in the world in that category, how can you deem yourself the greatest fighter in that category? So, it would be only natural. And people are messy. I tell you, people are messy. Because your camp, will, not only your camp, but these people that be, I'm going to call your camp people, the comment section. Because they'll start up some shit between you and people, and you be like, I ain't even got beef with this person. But because they in your ear and on these, in these comments, they will start up a whole thing, and then now you just found yourself into some shit, and you like, how the hell did I get here? It's crazy.
And whatever she said went in women's boxing. So when she said that she the best, she can't be beat. People just like, oh yeah, okay. And it was like, nah, but I came in the game with, I'm the greatest. And I don't care who you talking about. I'm the greatest.
Do y'all feel people used to praise Laila Ali because she was Muhammad Ali's daughter? Like she said, people used to bow down to her.
But that, I didn't do that to be disrespectful to her. It was to make my mark and stamp my claim on what I really felt. And even now to this day, she did an interview saying, because at first they were like, oh, if me and her fought, I think I would win. Well, I know I would win, but it would be tough. She's bigger, whatever. She got more knockouts. Like, I used to give her props, but then she went on there. I don't know if it was Sway or The Breakfast Club. I don't know. saying she just point blank knocked me out. And then from there, it was smoke in the city.
Oh my goodness.
So, cause you already know I don't even play like that.
Oh,
I don't play like that. And then the thing is, she keeps saying, one time she asked me to spar, and I was like, "Oh, you want to spar me, Andre?"
But that's what I heard. I thought from where I sat watching it, it sounded like that's when that thing got off track. Is when
I was 20 when she did that.
I was like, "You want to spar?" And I think she said that she was saying it like to help you, like, "Do you want to spar?" She was like, "You want to spar? You want to spar?" She was like, "Hold on."
One, we were face to face. It wasn't even no phone
Okay,
call.
so it was in person.
Yes.
Okay. I might have got that wrong.
It was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I might have got that wrong. But what, did you have that type of? Was you on that type of time?
I had my stuff in the car.
But I'm saying, did you take it as a threat? Like you want to spar? Or did you take it as I'm trying to help you?
So let me tell you this: Jason Crutchfield was my eyes.
Answer the question.
In my ears back then, cause I was naive. I don't pay attention to stuff. Jason had already told me back then she feels some type of way.
He said that?
Jason told me that. He said.
But what was his reason?
Who is Jason? And why is you being Mrs.?
His reason was like, she feels some type of way. Like, you coming in, gold medals and doing your thing. He like, she feels some type of way. But she's still embracing you though. And I said, okay, whatever. But I had mad love for her though. So it was like, the closest thing to Muhammad Ali is Laila Ali. So I love this girl. You know what I'm saying? And looked into her, took her advice and everything. He said, when we going down here, because she had appointed me to give Muhammad Ali the Liberty Medal in Philadelphia. Coach had told me, he said, bring your sparring stuff just in case. Just in case. I said, yeah, right. He said, just in case you want to spar, bring your stuff. So what I do? I brought my stuff. So it was more out of a now that when she asked me to spar, I'm like, it went to my head. It went back to Jason when he was saying, she got a little something against you. She feeling away. And so when she was like, you know, she said, if you ever need me for sparring, you know, I always got a good four in me, you know what I'm saying? I'm always in shape for four. And I said, you want to spar me? And that's when it was more of like dang, I hate that coach was right about you. That was
but
what
that don't
it was.
mean he right just because she said.
Nah.
Because if she said it the way you said it, that sounds like she trying to help you. Like, I'm trying to
So
spar.
when but it was like, okay, I'm like, okay, well, we can spar when you want to spar. I got my stuff in the car. Mm-hmm. She like, no, it ain't like that. But she must have felt that I wasn't taking it like that. That's why I'm trying to tell you. It was more of like I would love the opportunity to spar against you. Why not? You know, if I'm more about, let's not talk about it, let's be about it. If you really the best, right now, if Laila Ali wanted to spar, I would spar her right now. Don't matter.
Okay, so why didn't the fight happen? Because I'm seeing the back and forth.
Yeah.
And Laila said, I need $5 million. I seen an interview with you, and you was like, the $5 million in. She was like, nah, the $5 million got to be in escrow.
Escrow.
Then I stopped hearing about the fight.
Yeah.
What happened?
Honestly, you should ask her that because she know what happened. The money was there.
In escrow?
It wasn't in escrow. She had to go through some things to make sure she was able to fight. And that's when the stuff stopped from there. Never once was I turned down no fight with her or...
Whoa. It went from 5 to 15. But yeah, this interview was like 5 months ago or something like that. I don't know.
Why? This, to me, me fighting her right now is still the biggest fight in women's boxing.
I believe that.
Right now. You got all the Amanda Serranos and Katie Taylors, but Claressa Shields versus Laila Ali, even in an exhibition, still the biggest fight in the world for women's boxing. Absolutely. So why would I turn that down? You know, and I'm not gonna say win, lose, or draw. When I win, you understand? But that's what I'm saying. So it had nothing to do with me on why it didn't happen. Because people will put up the money for that fight to happen still. I believe it. And honestly, with me growing and maturing, I don't dislike Laila. I think with some things she said was disrespectful, and it may have tugged at me a little bit because of how I had looked up to her at the time. But it's not something that can be fixed.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm trying to get to.
I mean,
that's gonna be my next question.
Yeah, we can be on a hey, I said this, you said that, or well, cause I did come to her, woman to woman in her inbox too.
I heard about
like,
that.
Look, listen.
I heard about that. I heard about that.
Listen, we ain't gotta love each other. We ain't got, but we can at least, respect each other and
Sis wasn't on it.
Support each other. And she was like, oh nah, like she was kind of like, I think if I go back and read it, I think she was still mad or whatever. It's more like
it's look, the ladies, man, y'all like. I ain't got no problem being in none of the male smoke, like whatever. I don't know what that is. The ladies different. Y'all different, because y'all just different in terms of how y'all will turn up like this.
Absolutely.
That stuff be having me.
I ain't got no time for it. You hear me? None. No time for it.
Be like, I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't know how to fix that. But I wish, I really do. Like, I really feel like that would have been a dope team to have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like throughout the years, because I'm sure you had some things to give her. The younger generation can always give something to the older generation, but she had a lot to give you. I just feel like, man, I'm
gonna do it differently than what she did it. When I'm done boxing, I am quite sure another girl gonna come up and they're gonna compare her to me. I'm going to embrace whoever that woman or whoever that girl is, just on the strength of me knowing how hard women's boxing is and helping that girl know what this is the blueprint to get to where I got to faster, so it can be easier for the next generation. I'm not gonna be like that, and I'm not saying that she didn't start off that way, but women naturally, I hate to say it, women naturally have a jealous bone in their body. We all got it, and it's about you checking yourself and making yourself not be that way. It's just something that's in us. I think the comparison and my upbringing and me being as outspoken as I am rubbed her wrong, and it may have tugged at her jealous bone. And that's what made her be like that. But did she start off like that?
Yeah, I think that's any truth into what she just said. Do we as women have a natural jealousy bone in our body? And why do y'all think that is, if y'all think that's true?
No. Me and Laila.
Because women do, we can be a little petty, especially when it come down to another woman. When we should just be loving and encouraging to the next, you know what I'm saying? Because we can all win out here.
I have done playful face-offs.
She interviewed you.
She interviewed me. She gave me great life advice, even though I didn't take it because it's not what I wanted to do. It was great life advice. It wasn't until I fought for that championship and somebody compared us, and then it just was all over the world. They was comparing us or whatever. But naturally, I would have never had a problem with a younger girl saying that she feel like she can beat me in the fight. If anything, I just would have came out of retirement and beat her up, if anything.
I think the truth is,
she probably still about to do that right now today.
When Laila was doing her thing, women's boxing was not as big, and there wasn't as many opportunities.
Yeah.
Laila, it fought on and stood on somebody else's foundation. A lot of women before her, even those that weren't known, and she speaks about it. And I don't have the names off the top of my head, but there were women that went before her. And there were other women too, like Lucia Riker,
love her.
Christy Martin, many other ones. So y'all don't get mad at me if I don't say your name. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. But everybody walking on somebody, and then you also are walking on the foundation that she laid too. It's a fact. And somebody gonna be walking on your foundation.
Yep.
So I think that's the truth of the matter. No matter what you felt somebody did, she felt you did. I just hope one day, man, that y'all can have a meeting of the minds, man, because it's easy to beef with people. It's easy to have an issue, not like somebody, but it's real grown to be like, man, you know what? I could have said that different. I could have did that different.
Right. Absolutely. We can all be grown about the situation, and I think that's where they are right now. They so grown right now that the girl said she needed $15 million to even consider having this conversation. She did her thing and she got the $15 million. We're waiting on Laila. We're waiting on Laila. What are you gonna do, Lay? What are you gonna do, Lay?
Like I said, I feel like the issue between me and her can be resolved. You know, she's done things like post my poster from my fight, but put the other girls who's on a co-main event as the header and all that type of stuff. It don't matter. Like, the fans see it, they laugh about it. They like, oh, why you didn't put Claressa, whatever. I get it. I understand it. It's not no issue with me. She hasn't done nothing to me to where it's like,
Can't come
dang,
back from
like
it.
that you can't come back from.
Well, there you have it, you guys. That's her reason on how the beef started between her and Laila. Stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna have Layla's reason on why she believes the beef between her and Claressa started. Okay, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you know whenever your girl posts, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.
You've turned my worst into the best part of